When you're diagnosed with cancer, everybody around you is diagnosed as well.
At that point, you realize just how much someone means to you.
All I wanted to do was to live to raise my children.
An all too familiar Confession for People is made public in Martina McBride's song. However, one organization is trying to make things a little easier. I'm Victoria Stuckless for CJIQ, and this is the HopeSpring Center. The HopeSpring Cancer Support Center sits nestled in the middle of a suburban neighborhood and is already decorated with holiday decorations for the annual holiday home tours. Established in 1995, HopeSpring works to offer clients information as well as programs to aid in the spiritual and emotional healing side of cancer, free of charge. Aiding those newly diagnosed, going through treatment, are well beyond appointments, or are caregivers, HopeSpring hopes to offer a comforting environment away from your diagnosis. Executive Director Catherine Young explained what HopeSpring is.
Somebody who's important to know about HopeSpring is a doctor named Dr. Alistair Cunningham. His philosophy is that the emotional impact of cancer can be more debilitating than the physical impact. And we, as a healthcare system, focus a lot on the physical. We kind of then let people off on their own to take care of all the emotional impacts. So that's what HopeSpring is trying to be, is catch those pieces and give people that support.
The HopeSpring Center offers programs for clients and caregivers free of charge. Some programs are offered weekly, some monthly, and some are part of a series. Young explained the programs offered.
In terms of support groups, we have specialized support groups for different diagnoses. A support group for parents whose children may have a diagnosis. We have programs that are intended to teach, so the Better Sleep program. We're bringing on one about nutrition. So we have a group that's led by a clinical psychologist called Tools for the Healing Journey. And it's really helping people to get to some of the bigger issues and helping them work through some of those issues again in a group setting so that they can understand some more about themselves and how that will help in their healing process. Gentle exercise programs include yoga, qigong, and tai chi, but people can just drop in depending on how they're feeling, and that help in terms of their stress level. And then finally, the relaxation therapies, which are reflexology, Reiki, and therapeutic touch.
HopeSpring does not have any employed personnel, but mostly runs off of volunteers.
We have 7 people on staff, and 2 of those are part-time. Everything else that happens is because of volunteers. In terms of the actual making things happen is because of volunteers. Everything from the people who answer the phones to the Reiki practitioners to when we have fundraising events. Really, the volunteers are what makes us able to do what we do.
Along with programs for the emotional side of things, HopeSpring also offers options to restore your physical appearance, offering wigs, caps, and post-mastectomy camisoles for clients.
We purchase our wigs as a result of a donation that comes from the Zonta Women's Group. We will have a huge assortment. Anybody can get a free wig. They just come in and we have a couple of our volunteers who are specialists at giving them all the information about how to take good care of it and how to wear it and tie scarves. And we give free head coverings as well. They're wanting to just wear something around the house. We also have camisoles, so those are for women who've had mastectomy. Those as well are as a result of a donation that we buy them. Women would go in and have a fitting with one of the volunteers who will help them find the size.
Volunteer Margaret Braun truly does believe that HopeSpring offers patients somewhere beneficial.
From what I see, the people that come in here really appreciate having people to talk to, connecting with other people, possibly with like illnesses, availing themselves of services that aren't adding to their financial burden, like the Reiki or therapeutic touch or the wig service.
For CJIQ, I'm Victoria Stuckless.